Hello. Not quite afternoon yet, so good morning still. Would you please explain the prophecy of the popes?
Good morning. The prophecy of the popes is a series of 112 short, cryptic phrases in Latin that are said to predict the succession of Roman Catholic popes. The prophecy is attributed to Saint Malachy, a 12th century archbishop of Armagh, but it was first published in 1595 by a Benedictine monk named Arnold Wyan. Here are some key points about the prophecy. Content. Each phrase is believed to describe a pope, starting with Pope Celestine II, elected in 1143, and continuing until the end of time. The final pope in the prophecy is referred to as Peter the Roman, whose reign is said to precede the destruction of Rome and the end of the world. Authenticity. Many historians and scholars consider the prophecy to be a forgery from the late 16th century. The accuracy of the descriptions up to the time of its publication and the lack of accuracy thereafter suggest it was created around that period. Church stance. The Catholic Church has no official stance on the prophecy. Some theologians have dismissed it as a forgery, while others find it intriguing but not necessarily prophetic. Impact. Despite questions about its authenticity, the prophecy has fueled various conspiracy theories and speculations, especially during papal elections. It's a fascinating blend of history, mysticism, and speculation. Given your interest in esoteric topics, this prophecy might be an intriguing subject for further exploration. Is there a particular aspect of the prophecy that interests you the most? Histoire du monde.
Yes, Peter the Roman. I have read that the current pope is possibly Peter the Roman mentioned. There's something about his original name that correlates to Peter, I believe. Could you elaborate on that, please?
Certainly. The idea that Pope Francis could be Peter the Roman from the prophecy of the Pope stems from a few connections people have made. Birth name. Pope Francis was born Jorge Mario Bergoglio. While Jorge and Mario don't directly translate to Peter, some interpret Bergoglio as having a connection to Peter because of its Italian roots and the fact that St. Peter, the first pope, was also from Italy, Rome. Role and actions. Pope Francis has often emphasized humility, service, and a return to the foundational values of the Church, which some see as aligning with the qualities of a Peter the Roman figure who would lead the Church in its final days. Symbolism. The name Peter symbolizes the rock upon which the Church is built, and some believe that Pope Francis' efforts to reform and stabilize the Church during turbulent times fit this symbolic role. However, it's important to note that these interpretations are speculative and not officially recognized by the Catholic Church. The prophecy itself is widely considered a forgery from the late 16th century, and many scholars and theologians view it with skepticism. It's fascinating how these connections are drawn, but they remain part of a broader tapestry of interpretations and beliefs. Does this align with what you've read, or is there another aspect of the prophecy that intrigues you? Catholic answers.
Yes.